Hello everyone! Today we're going to be making stained glass windows. For our glass, you're going to be given two see-through shiny pieces of plastic. We're going to take one and set one aside right away. Now, to set up my workspace, I have a painting placemat. I have one of my shiny see-through squares, and I have my Sharpie. In the bottom corner, you're going to write your name really nice and neat. And then you're going to design your stained glass window. So we want to add shapes and lines or even pictures on our window to decorate it. So maybe thinking about some shapes that you enjoy. And you want to fill up the pages of your window. So I'm going to add some lines and just some cool designs. You might see stained glass windows at church or in some very big special buildings. It's a beautiful technique, and we're going to create our own today. All right, so I have filled up my page. Now, with my name right here, I'm going to keep an eye that I don't cover that up. So I think I'm going to flip over my design, so now my name is backwards. At your table, you'll have some supplies. You'll have a basket with primary color tissue paper squares, our red, yellow, and blue, and then we're going to have some brushes with some gluey, goopy material. This is acrylic medium, and right now it looks kind of like a gel, and so we're going to be using this as our glue today. So you'll start by taking some squares and decide where you're going to want to paint your squares on. To paint the squares, you add some paint over your space, and then you're going to start sticking on tissue paper to the areas, and our goal is to cover as much of the space as we can. Now I can put this over my name because my name has been flipped over and I'll be able to see it. When your brush gets dry, you can give it a little bit more glue. And then after you're starting to cover it, what you need to do is you need to get more glue and paint on top of your tissue paper. So all of our tissue paper has to be wet. And once we do that, it's going to make sure that it sticks really good. Notice how I'm using my finger to kind of keep it from lifting. It's a little sticky, so let the brush do the work. Try to keep your fingers moving around. All right, I'm gonna finish covering my piece. All right, so I finished adding more glue to my piece and more tissue paper squares. And notice in some places my tissue paper squares overlap. And you can see that the colors look like they're mixing a little. Like this red and yellow created a little bit of an orange. I have a yellow and blue here that make a little bit of a green. And look, here's a little bit of a purple that's showing. So once you are done with this, we are going to carefully grab our other square, and then we're going to lay it right on top. Try to match it up as you can and press it down. And then we're going to find Mrs. Belzer, and I will help you. We're going to tape the edges together. And this is something that you can hang in a window at your house, and the light will shine through, and it's going to look so beautiful.